All right, we have Apus Network, Ben Lee. Welcome.
Hi. I'm Ben from Apus Network. Am I the last one? Okay, hope you guys not tired. I promise you there's very cool and fun stuff in our demo. Okay, what do? We build AI trustworthy on AO. We do it with 3 key pillars. First, deterministic. The same input, same bit exact output. Second, confidential, so you keep your data private. Third, verifiable, so anyone can check and trust AI results. So actually, I stole some Jerry's photos here. So this one. So actually, you see, we already saved these 3 photos on Arweave. You see, you can check out them anytime. It's a very good memory for Arweave in Asia Day in Singapore. Actually, this is the 4th year in a row for us. Honestly, it feels like coming home every time. So because we believe this community builds for long run, and for a long run builder actually needs a solid blueprint. So here's ours. So it starts with the problem, then the foundation we are building. Then we'll show the very cool demo, the digital twin, to everybody. So next, we will show our recent progress and the momentum in the community. It ends up as what's next. So what's the problem we are solving? If imagine you're asking AI chatbot, what's our Arweave 3 times? So you will get 3 similar answers. They look identical, they look similar, but not identical. So you might be asking, okay, why? It doesn't matter, right? It's just a generative, creative text. So, but actually, think deeper, it's kind of a crisis of trust. So in centralized AI, think about Google and chat, like OpenAI, right? So it's kind of black box. So an opaque oracle. So every time, so we cannot trust the results because the results might be different. So you don't know that this result is a bug or it's just the censorship, right? So that's next we'll talk about the decentralized AI. So decentralized looks like solve the problem. It's transparent, it's open, but actually it's not. Because of non-determinism, you cannot get the proof of trust. So no matter it's a black box, you can't audit, or it's a transparent system, there's no consistent results. It's kind of collapse of trust. So let's talk about some problem. You get it right away. So think about in DeFi, the lending application, you're being approved in one run, but reject in another, right? Think about even serious problem, like medical diagnosis, right? The same CT scan being read as benign on Monday, but suspicious on Tuesday. So next, autonomous driving, the same traffic scenario will lead to different decisions, one safe and one fatal. So this is a risk. This is not a risk we can afford. This is a reality we must fix. So how do we fix this? So we build 3 key pillars, like what I mentioned. So this is only possible on AO and Arweave. So first, deterministic. The same input, the same bit exact output, and every single time. So inspired by the AO deterministic runtime, you know the AO Lua runtime is deterministic. So we kind of enforce fixed computation paths for most machine learning operators. That one kind of eliminating the randomness. Second, confidential. So just like HyperBEAM green zone node, every AI computation is sealed inside CPU and GPU TE environment and generates a hardware proof of its integrity. Third, verifiable. So each AI computation will produce a cryptographic receipt as an on-chain proof, eventually log on Arweave. So anyone can replay it and verify it, eventually trust the AI results. So these three features is not just the three features. We will build an integrated stack and allow the builders to shape the trustworthy AI application with confidence. So talk to the chip. Actually, I'd like to Alex to show the demo. Alex.
I'm Alex from Apus Network, so very excited to share some of our updates here. So what is this product? I can work through with you guys a very brief introduction. Imagine the most recognized public figures like Donald Trump, like Obama, they live on AO network. So you can actually interact with them and chat with those figures like in your real time. And that's an interesting idea, but what's the difference part if we use AO network? I believe it's the permanent memories. So what if every public figures they have, so this is what I just want to say, every public figures they have permanent memories. And this memory can be keep updating, keep optimizing by selecting the best data source from the community. So this figure can keep evolving to be more and more realistic. That's our idea. And how are we going to do that? We can cover topic later. Currently, we have two fundamental services, chat and the data computation. Let's talk with the chat first. OK, we have this homepage. We got 4 public figures now. And I will ask a very classic question, how to make Arweave great again. We're talking to, Donald Trump. It says, Arweave is great, Arweave has potential, believe in me. That's very Donald Trump, but I'm going to ask the exact same question again and see how it works. Yeah, create a new conversation because previous one has memories already. So let's take a look and see the response. We got the same response. So this is our first pilot Ben just mentioned, deterministic. We want the same input and receive the same output. That's the first element. By the way, every inference is running by our device running on HyperBEAM. So it's fully on-chain. There's nothing like API backend. So the next pilot is TE protect the confidential. We have this attestation data. It means the overall conversation is TE protected. You can use this attestation data to verify. That's our third pilot. This attestation data is not only on our network you can verify, but also you can use it verify on NVIDIA server because we're using NVIDIA GPU. So this overall has proved our solution, confidential, deterministic, and verifiable. So one more thing about this page, we got a very fun social card designed by Peter and Giraffe from Forward team. Thanks to them. You can get a feedback and share this social card on your social media. I like the smile. It's really interesting. That's the chat service here. Another feature I want to share is the data computation here. So if you guys remember, I just said every public figure they have memories. And how do we update this memory? You can, anyone from the community, everyone here, you can contribute your data. Let's say we have Donald Trump here. You can contribute any data set, like maybe his news, his article, and his dialogue interviews. So you submit. I will do a very boring data later. I will say hi. So this. So who is behind this to judge your contribution? Like your data is good or not? There will be AI agent running on AO to process your contribution. Like the agent will evaluate. Here we go. We got a 1 score. That's a very boring answer because it's meaningless, right? So there is no centralized stuff to take over this evaluation process, and the winner here will be prized with incentives. So that's the idea, and this is the overall of public version digital twins. We believe this is funny stuff. We still have lots of things to do, but how about a private one? Like, what if anyone, all of us, we can create your own digital twins on Arweave? It's permanent, it's private, secure, and conscious. We believe that's another interesting idea, and we will move to that. That's our next move. Yeah, that's sort of a demo show. I will pass my mic to Ben.
Okay, thank you, Alex. Hopefully it's a wonderful demo. So yeah, this is not only our work, it's the whole ecosystem's work. So we actually in recent AI hackathon, there are 14 teams run over more than 15K AI inference core on our end and earned 200K Apus token. So yeah, in recent less than one year, there are over 1K holders actually have delegate more than 60K AO to us. And over 15 partners are building with us. So here and across the whole ecosystem, thank you. You make this possible. And yeah, we are not only building online, we actually have been showing up in person, offline. So this is from Denver, from Berlin, and Hangzhou. We've been meeting with community face-to-face. So what's next? Actually, we keep on working on 3 pillars, from deterministic, confidential, to verifiable. We've been working with our core team to working on the HBOS and the GPU TEE and Dell inference all together. So our mission actually is very clear. We want to make this whole stack a public good, and this is how we scale. Yeah, finally, we still been partnering with Forward Team. This is a digital twin. We want to explore the potential. So if you have interest in this topic, please join us. And finally, the foundation is on. Let's build. Thank you.